Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Oh, I have another energy update. Let's just see what comes in randomly. I see the Lovers. Oh my goodness. This is someone making a commitment here. The Lovers also has that energy. This is two people who support each other, look out for each other. Yeah, you can see they're looking at this mountain covered in ice. They're holding each other. These are two people who are there for each other, so I do see a commitment here. Yeah, we have the Empress. This is the start of something too. Two people coming together. It's going down this path. It's a 6. Yeah, it's two people working, building each other up, working together. It's making each other a priority here as well. Wow. Let's see, we got the Queen of Wands. This is someone who generally knows what they want. Whoops, cards don't fall all over the place. And the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Wow, we got two people looking into the future here. I mean, this is two people sharing their feelings, connecting emotionally. This is the start of something new. This is someone letting someone know they're open, available. Both people, actually. This is a person who knows exactly what they want. Yeah. Some of you are just doing you. Some of you are just doing you. If you have somebody, and I wouldn't be surprised this is two other people. Yeah, because I feel we have an Empress energy, someone who knows what they want and definitely doesn't want to settle, but it could just be energy. Let's have a look at the Lovers. Actually, I'm going to pull out one more card. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pull out another card. Yeah, so this is about two people. Definitely there's a connection, but it's also, I do see an energy of two people putting themselves in a particular position, not to be taken advantage of. You can see a salamander. It's got itself tucked in there. Someone who's been taken advantage of before. So some of you could just be of two energies. I wouldn't be surprised, but like I say, it's somebody here open to something new. It's a person who knows what they want. I do see love. I see two people connecting here and making some sort of commitment. But it's about two people reciprocating. Some of you have had someone here who maybe has taken advantage of you before. Okay? Yeah. I see someone here feeling a little indecisive, unsure how to move forward, or indecisive. Now, there could be indecision with a masculine, but yeah, I do see an energy of change. Now, someone's moving on from a situation. It's somebody who's about to make a decision. Yeah, we have someone trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. This is someone who already knows. They know what they want, but like I say, it's about moving forward. This is often someone who doesn't see it coming too, because someone who's been just doing their own thing. But this is leading to change. Yeah, some of you could be moving on from someone here who is indecisive and can't make up their mind. You may have another opportunity. That's what it looks like. Someone here is not settling. They know what they want. It's a person who's very independent, but it's someone who's trusting their intuition. Yeah, it's time to move on, because it shows me an energy of someone who can't make up their mind. It's not this person, it's another person. So this is somebody who's focusing on this connection. Look at that. Two people it's all about commitment. Someone who comes in right, they lay the foundation. You're about to receive. But like I say, if you've been taken advantage of before, you're going to take off the blindfold and see. It's an energy of going within. Your intuition is telling you it's time to move on. It's time for change. See, it's all about seeing. It's all about taking off the rose-colored glasses. Some of you definitely may have been even seeing somebody and they aren't moving forward. They're unable to choose. This is someone who makes that choice. Yeah. See, it's about two people reciprocating. See, it's all about long-term stability. Long-term stability. Two people who are there for each other. See, they have each other's backs. The Hierophant. So it has to do with faith. Two people who have faith in each other. See, they reciprocate. They actually reciprocate. They share their feelings. They're there for each other. They share. They share of themselves too. So I feel someone's about to make a decision. It's someone who already knows the answers they're seeking. It's moving on from another person. It's time for change. And it could be where you have someone here who can't make up their mind. You just, like I say, start focusing on something else, just doing you. Some of you might not see this coming as well, too. So if you are the one feeling indecisive, okay, I don't feel like it's the masculine, but it could be. The masculine who takes off the blindfold to see, they've gone within. They could be moving on from someone else, too. Yeah, it could be either way. You'll know if you're in the situation. Give it a chance to play out. Yeah, we have someone who's single. That could be too, where somebody here has this opportunity and trying to decide if they want to move forward or whether they want to be single or not. This is a very independent energy. So some of you, it's your choice, but it's about being open to this. See, it's about putting in effort, building. Somebody wants to build with you. Some of you have never had this. I get that vibe. Somebody who's never really been there for you, where they're not faithful, loyal. You see, and that's what it's all about. It's all about making a commitment, making sure you understand each other. See, some sort of an agreement, possibly. Yeah, see, it's about doing things together, spending time together. The Nine of Stones is, I mean, this is an independent person. This is an energy of someone independent. That's why I feel some of you aren't certain. I feel like it's about being able to move forward. You're feeling indecisive because there's change coming. See, it's an energy of going with the flow, seeing where it goes. And I feel like that's what some of you are going to do. See, the emotions are flowing with these two people. We have a King of Vessels ready to take the plunge. Yeah, it's all about getting into your feelings, how you feel. So I do feel if you are independent and you've been single for a while, you might be trying to decide here if you just want to be single or not. And if it is the masculine, I really feel it's somebody who's making a decision to move on from another person. Yeah, I really feel it's more about whether you want to be single or not, because there's an independent energy. Once a person claims they're independent, especially with the Empress energy, it's about looking down that path where you see yourself. See, it's an energy of work. Someone here focuses a lot on work, very creative. They've been just kind of doing their own thing. So I wouldn't even be surprised if some of you, because of this, you don't even see this coming. I feel it's saying just go with the flow and see what happens. Yeah, see, some of you have been single. You've been kind of waiting, feeling the ship has sailed, you know. Yeah, being independent. Sometimes when you claim that independence, it's very hard to give it up again. But it's a person who's been waiting. See, it's also about looking on the path you've been on. It's about going down this path. But yeah, I do feel there's letting the emotions flow here. Yeah, I see an ending. Something coming to an end so something new can begin. And that could be what some of you are doing. The Empress is a person who's healed. This is someone who's mastered all the energies. This is someone who's been single for a while too. This is the thing. And often you don't see it coming. But there's an old path ending. See, something's over here. And it's likely because you're either dealing with someone independent or you're ready to give up the single life. Yeah, interesting read here. My goodness. Let me grab another deck and just clarify a couple of things here. Tell me about the Empress. The Empress shows someone's open. See, letting someone know. Some of you have let someone know you're available. Or you've just been focused on you doing your own thing and you don't see this coming. And that's why I feel the emotions are flowing. There's change coming. I think this is the end of the single life. I really feel that because I feel as you spend time with this person, you're going to see all the things you have in common. See, doing stuff together, some kind of an agreement. Yeah, but some of you have been taken advantage of before. So I feel like you're not going to allow yourself to be taken advantage of. With the Six of Stones, this is, I feel, two people, but yeah, I feel there's going to be reciprocity. Yeah, I see this could be something long-term. See, long-term stability, two people who have each other's back. They're loyal, faithful, you're on the same page, your lifestyles are similar. This is about going with the flow and kind of see how this goes. Yeah, but I feel this is the end of the single life. Every ending leads to a new beginning. Yeah, you see things start blossoming, blooming. It shows change. Someone's changing how they feel because you've made a connection with someone. Some of you definitely are in that energy. You were probably waiting for someone else who couldn't make up their mind. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really feel like it's the masculine making a choice. If it is, they're ending something with this person who maybe just wants to be single and connecting. It's the only other way I can see this. Let's have a look at the Lovers here. Yeah, see, being cautious, playing it safe. Yeah, see, it's about getting that cup filled. It's where two people get what they want. I think we got two people who actually want a committed situation here. Let's have a look at the Ace of Stones. Yeah, see, it's about investing. So here's been patient, but it's about investing. We have a new person of interest here. Being cautious. The Empress is always a little cautious how much they give. See, don't give too much. Don't give too much too fast, because the Empress showers a little abundance and then lets the other person make the next move. But I feel like you're just ready to go. Some of you are just ready with the Empress. You've healed. You've gotten over something. It's a situation that could be just complete now, where now you're able to move forward. Let's have a look at the Empress. Why is the Empress here? Oops, don't stick. This is somebody finding emotional balance. It's kind of like a Temperance energy. Little step back if you feel something is off, you know. Yeah, it's sort of, it's just an energy of, there's definitely a temptation. But it's all about emotional balance. If you feel something is off with one person, that could be why you're no longer interested in someone. Some of you may have just lost interest in someone. That's what it looks like. It's done. It's not going anywhere. And now you have this other connection. Yeah, it's showing me it's finished. It was painful. There you go. Yeah, see, rising like the phoenix, falling in love again. I feel like there's definitely going to be some lovely energy. Some of you are so deserving of this too. Let's have a look at the Eight of Stones. Eight of Stones, yeah, there's that pentacle coming in. See, looking at it, taking your time, staying balanced, being in control of your emotions. Don't be ruled by them. Why? Because the Queen of Pentacles, or the Princess of Pentacles, is here. It's a communication. You're going to look at the situation. Yeah, see, there's somebody here. I think you've just lost interest in someone. Now you have a new person of interest. Somebody who's showing you they're interested. They're investing by coming in right, laying the foundation. See, some of you have a person who didn't do this. That's why I feel. There's a situation that's finished. Yeah, it's over. Wow. Let's have a look at the Queen of Vessels. Yeah, the Queen of Vessels. Yeah, some of you have walked away from someone. See, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling because the other person wasn't as interested, or they weren't emotionally invested. So you've lost interest. See, it's time to move on, but look where you're going. You're moving towards the King of Cups. And if it's not you, it's the other person. Let's have a look at the King of Vessels. Who is this person? What do you need to know? Who are they? Who are they? Huh? Someone who's King of Wands. So they're bold, they're confident. Yeah, so this is the two of you coming together. Yeah, it's each other's type. It's whether someone's your type. That's what it is. Two people who are each other's type. It's just energy. See, bold, confident, they know what they want. So yeah, this isn't someone ending with this person. This is the other person taking off the blindfold to see. See, I don't think you're even going to... It's an energy of emotion, not seeing it coming. Because that's what the pentacle is. But what you're going to... What the whole point is realizing something is finished. But it's the end of the single life. You're moving towards the King of Cups. Leaving something behind. So you never got what you wanted from someone. They weren't invested, or they wouldn't commit. And that's what's happened. See, not getting what you want. Seeing you're not going to get what you want from the other person. It's just an energy of someone who waits and loses interest. Yeah, that's all it is. It's what happens more than likely. Eventually you lose interest and walk away. Tell me about this King of Wands. The King of Wands. Yeah, this is someone here. It's all about love. This is someone who wants love. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is also what they want, is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're going to connect with this person. These are two people who know what they want. They're often not afraid to go for it too, but I feel like you're going to spend time. These are two people who have things in common. So you have some kind of common energy. See, it's about collaborating, working together. See, you're building. They're putting in effort. They want to build. But this is also two people who are creative. See, you're both creative, creating your own path. So this is like two people who've likely been on their own paths and single. Well, the single life is finished. The painful period in your life is done. This is two people rising like the phoenix from the ashes, see, ready for new. It's all about the emotions starting to flow when you connect with this person. Yeah, there's compatibility. There's definitely this energy of doing stuff together, partnering up. Yeah, and now the Queen of Pentacles is coming out. See, this is all about spending time together. Yeah, look at that. Some of you have been taken advantage of. I feel this person too. Yeah, but it's about this opportunity, taking advantage of this opportunity. I feel like you're going to be talking. Yeah, I do think you're going to reciprocate. Some of you really have been masculine, feminine, single for a while. And just there's a healing period where you realize the situation is finished, but it's really the end of your single life. Someone who sees the other person as marriage material, someone sensible, practical. So you don't see a future with someone here because you've changed your focus onto someone else for the feminine, masculine too. Yeah, you're focused on each other. Just the two of you. Yep. See, look at that harmony and balance. Somebody who comes in right. Yeah, this could definitely lead to a commitment, but it's about harmony between two people. You're both emotionally available, but you're focused. You have ambition. You have things you want to achieve, and you're going to do it together. So some of you are, I mean, this is really, really powerful energy. When the King and Queen of Wands shows up like this is about desire, passion, creativity. Two of you coming together, going down this path. You're building each other up. You feel really good, right? You lift each other up too. You're there for each other. Wow. Wow. You've got change coming here. Big time. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah. See, this is someone who's releasing things. See, this is someone who's willingly just letting go of all this past. This is someone who also with the Empress knows their worth and value, but it's both people, the feelings being mutual. See, it's when you know, it's when you know, because they build you up. They come in right. They make a commitment. They commit to being with you, spending time. You're a priority. See, making each other's a priority. Now, some of you, your priorities have been your money, but that's about to change too, because now you got two people. You're both bringing something to the table. With that Three of Pentacles, they're good at something, you're good at another thing, and you're going to team up and work together. Yeah, this is two people looking at this. I feel as like this is something worth working for. It's worth building. Yeah, there's a lot of hope. This mutual energy. This is an energy of two people who I feel probably have experience. It's like you know what to expect. But I'm going to be honest, I feel some of you don't see it coming. You're not expecting to feel this way. And I think it's both of you. I don't think you're expecting to fall in love here with this person. But some of you definitely, you know, there's a situation you're letting go. It is what it is. You didn't get what you wanted from someone. They didn't fill your cup. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. You may have put in a lot of effort and filled their cup and still didn't get what you want. See, it's saying to kind of look at that, take off the blindfold to see. Yeah, you're seeing truth here. You know, it's finished. This is absolutely beautiful energy. This is absolutely gorgeous. Tell me more about the star. More about the star. Yeah, you're going to reciprocate to each other. See, but you're no longer giving to someone else, no longer talking, neither is the other person. But you're reciprocating, you're both sharing, you're building each other up. You're sharing of your innermost selves, your feelings, emotions. They're generous, you generous. You're fair to each other. Two people who, there's so much harmony here. As you go down this path with this person, you're going to see harmony. But what's so interesting is when you realize how this other energy that you've left behind really wasn't right for you. There's harmony. Beautiful. You're moving towards a committed relationship. Some of you haven't been in a committed relationship, or you have people who never commit. This is a person who will commit. And it's both. Yeah. See, it's an energy of where you're going. See, it's no more looking back. It's finished. You're now focused. See, that's showing the Queen of Wands, King of Wands are looking into the future. two people who know exactly what they want. They know what's required, both people who know what's expected. But it's like not expecting to fall in love, but the feelings are mutual. So I love this. This is so nice. Yeah, this is so nice. Let's have a look at this justice energy here. Justice. Yeah. See, this is what you're leaving behind. Someone who focuses on self. They were here for a good time, not a long time. It's something that wasn't meant to be. It's a person who's often not ready. But see, this is all about leaving past behind. Some of you are no longer giving to someone. Yeah. Someone who was here for a good time, not a long time. There you are. You're open to new. This is someone open to new, letting someone know you're available. Yeah, it's all about letting go of this person. Someone who, it just isn't meant to be. That's what I feel. This is why this person there, it's a person who wasn't ready. In fact, because of this energy, why you're no longer talking to this other person or giving and you're moving forward is because this person, and it could be some of you weren't ready. See, it's also the energy of healing. Whatever it is that needed to be healed. The Empress is healed. The Empress is open. Someone who's very balanced. So I feel like you're about to receive. You're going to receive all right. But yeah, I feel that's the other person. See, this is someone who's just not your type. They weren't compatible. Maybe immature or too focused on self. And it could even be your own energy. See, releasing that. Why? Because you got this beautiful energy of two people who are, there's beautiful harmony, but it's the realization, I feel, of when you know someone's just not right. And that's, I feel, sometimes it hurts. I can see it was painful. It hurt. Someone wasn't there for you. They may have stabbed you in the back. They weren't stable. They weren't reliable. They just came in for the good time. See, the Ten of Pentacles with this energy of justice is someone who's here for the long term. And you both, I feel, know exactly what's expected. There will be cooperation and compromise, absolutely. But you're going to continue to build each other up, not tear each other down. Yeah, interesting. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Yep, see, you're very much wiser now. Someone's getting cut out, you're no longer giving to them. And this is where the truth is. See the lessons that you've learned. But your sword's up. You are going to be discerning. Yeah. But this is just things that you've experienced. This is a new experience. Yeah. But the past experience is what's leading you to this. And it very well could have been yourself, just not ready, doing your own thing. It could have been yourself that, you know, wasn't ready with a particular person. But to me, it's looking as though it's just both people. Things that aren't meant to be. People who aren't ready. Yeah. These are two people who are definitely in that prepared. See, some of you are prepared. That's why I kind of feel some of you maybe weren't even ready to commit. I wouldn't be surprised with that Page of Wands. It's a person who's, you know, friendly, flirty, playful, but they don't always stick around. You can have fun with them, but like I say, this is where things start to get serious too, because the Star is also about being able to be yourself. And it's about recognizing when someone's right for you and it's meant to be or not. So I feel like you're very much in alignment with this other person because the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Wands coming together. Lots of emotional energy, but it's about going with the flow. You know, you're coming out of this very wise. Very wise. Yep, you know. See, it's learning the truth, seeing the truth. This is a beautiful connection. But why I feel the other person wasn't right, and it's what it's telling you to learn to recognize when somebody isn't emotionally invested. Okay? The emotions are off. Something's lacking balance. You're more invested emotionally than they were, or vice versa. In fact, I wouldn't even doubt some of you weren't actually that interested in the person that you've left behind. I'm getting that vibe here. But look at this soulmate connection. I do see Queen of Pentacles, friends first. This person is definitely, I feel, content with that. But I do think you're done with filling other people's cups and not getting what you want. You're about to. That's why I say it's the end of the single life here. Some of you are just, if you have a person here too, you may be just cutting them out telling them you're done, you're finished, I'm out of here. It's not emotionally fulfilling. You're not having a good time. But these are all your lessons. See, recognizing when someone is a soulmate. But I do see this energy of friends, company, companionship. And some of you, maybe that's all you wanted from someone. Look at that. See, trusting your inner knowing. The answers you have are within yourself. You know what you want. This person too. See, this is absolutely so powerful. But this is paying attention to the signs and the signals. You see, this is, and I feel what's going to be difficult with this. Some of you will not see this coming. It's not the ending. It's what's coming next. But it's possible too. You may have someone who came and left, ended it, and walked away. I wouldn't be surprised. But the person you're connecting with is someone, I feel, very much your type. It's sort of recognizing when someone fits, when they're a good fit or not. You know, there's chemistry and emotion here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going down. See, the things you have in common. It's what you don't have and didn't have in common with the other person. They were focused on themselves. They weren't, oh yes, it may have been fun, but it's an energy of here for a good time, not a long time. And you're going to look at that in this situation too. But I feel like it's the feminine. Somebody who wasn't literally ready. Wasn't ready and didn't see it. Now I think you can see it and feel it, that you're more ready. Yeah, it's all about compromising, compatibility. Yeah, this is a beautiful energy for some of you. Yeah, see, where you can feel confident. See, taming the beast as well. This is someone learning to watch their words, think things through. Yeah, you're definitely coming out of this wiser. See, there's something here that happened to some of you because of the world that changed you forever. But this person literally could change your world because that past is finished. It really is. I mean, this is a beautiful, confident, strong connection. These are two people who are their strengths for each other, and that's what it's all about. You both feel confident about this. Wow. Yeah, and I feel too, you know, that wherever this past, and I feel like it's yourself. You weren't really confident about this other person anyway. I really feel like it's the feminine. But you're going to look at this pentacle and you're going to look at this situation. You're going to take off the blindfold and see. Okay? This ending is something that wasn't meant to be. This is what's meant to be. Yeah. Like I say, sometimes it's not always what you want, it's what you need. There's a lot of things being learned there. You know, the strength card is taming the beast, but it's an energy of confidence, strength, inner strength, forgiving the past, leaving it behind. Yeah, but it's just time to move on. Yeah, this is it, letting go of all the baggage. See, this is when you're truly ready. There's the sun shining. But the interesting thing is some of you have never had someone you could rely on, and that's the thing. You got someone here you could never rely on. It's a person who was never there when you needed them. If you were to reach out and go, oh my gosh, I need a helping hand, this person would probably breadcrumb you or just ignore you altogether. They don't reciprocate. See, that's when you know someone's not interested, when they don't want to build with you. When they don't want to do anything with you or spend time with you, this other person does. The Page of Wands is that here for a good time, not a long time, right? Like, so you have to understand when you connect with someone, you can have so much fun with that person, but the problem is when you really need them, they're not there because they're here just for the fun. See, they're just here when things are fun, when you want to do fun stuff. You see, playful, youthful kind of energy. It's a person who's not ready, and that's why I feel like you can probably forgive this person, but a lot of it's forgiving yourself. Okay, letting go of that baggage. And definitely choosing. I feel some of you are choosing very wisely, and I feel this is something really beautiful. Yeah, some of you are so deserving of this too. Baggage is gone, but it's this person going to show you they're reliable, that they'll be there for you. These are the things you're going to be looking for as you spend time with this person. See, making sure you're on the same page. If you have an agreement, that they follow through. If you need help or something, this person will be there. That's what it's all about. That's also the Ten of Pentacles. two people who have each other's back through thick and thin, even when good times and bad, right? See, the page is only into the good times. If there was money issues or something going on, I'm out of here. That's the energy, and it could have even been yourself. Who knows? But like I say, this is falling in love. This is a beautiful energy. Yep, this definitely could go somewhere. See that sheer determination to succeed. Staying it, not being ruled by the emotion, but when two people both want to succeed, anything can happen. And that's what I feel the energy of this. It's very powerful. But it's both of you working together as a team. Nobody's in control. You make decisions together. See, nobody is taking control of anything. You're just, and it's an energy of release and control too. I love this. This is so powerful. This is where both people are determined to succeed because it feels right. There's harmony. See, trust your intuition. If you know something is off, and that's what I feel happens, where you suddenly have that, the things and I mean, it could be just the things that you've learned, applying it to this, but this person definitely wants long term. And I feel it's both. You're both determined to succeed, to go down this path. Strong minds, strong will. See, some of you, it's taken a lot of strength, I feel, to let go of this other person, or just their energy of them. But it's the things that you've learned from this are changing you forever. And this is why you're so deserving. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. Very powerful. See, you know when it's time to move on, right? But this is right here. This is just, I can't even articulate exactly how powerful this is, because this is somebody who will stick with you. They'll be there for you through thick and thin. And this is why I feel like you're open to this. You're going to spend some time with this person. You're going to connect emotionally. You're going to get each other. You're going to understand each other. And you're going to fill each other's cups. And if they don't, you'll be out of here. But this is both of you. Nobody's in control. You're both making decisions together. You're both deciding to leave the past behind and come together. Beautiful reciprocity. You're both generous. Like you can, and that's another one I couldn't quite put my finger on, but it's where you can give generously and they won't take advantage of you. You see? That's when you know. When you can give to this person, you can spoil each other and be very generous with each other, and they'll never take advantage of you. And some of you have had that. You've given generously and people take advantage of your generosity. That's when you know someone's not right. And when they're not there for you, when you need help with something, they're only there for the good times. Oh, sorry, I'm busy, or I don't have time. Someone who never has time. Yeah. When you need them there. You need a little support. There you go. I wish you guys the very best here. I know this is long, but it wasn't confusing. It was just, I wanted to make sure I got the message across. It was hard to articulate the power in this connection. It's very powerful. You both want it. And that's when you know there's harmony. This is someone who's just right. Take care. Bye for now.